Ladies and gentlemen, this is TPP World. You're watching another edition of Military Mind, bringing you news from the front lines. I'm your host, Benjamin Lee. Overnight, Ukraine's air defense systems have successfully intercepted all 24 Russian drones targeting several cities. Despite this, heavy shelling in Dnipro and Kherson regions resulted in the death of 5 individuals and injuries to 3 others. In a separate incident in the Kherson region, Ukrainian forces launched a missile strike on the Russian hill town of Oleshki. According to a Russia-appointed official, the attack on the town's market injured 14 people. Meanwhile, Ukraine's counter-offensive efforts over the weekend included sinking a Russian submarine near the Moscow-occupied Crimean Peninsula and striking a Russian airfield. Russia's reported that Ukrainian drones also hit an apartment building, resulting in 1 fatality. The air defense system established to protect the Kerch Strait Bridge saw units of Ukrainian missile forces damaging 4 of its launchers. Additionally, Ukrainian forces targeted the port of Sevastopol and the Morozovsk airfield in the Rostov region. Now on the front line, intense fighting continues north of Kharkiv city near Heliboke, Lipsy, and Vovchansk. Kremlin forces maintained their offensive operations on the eastern front, particularly in the Seversk direction. Ukrainian sources claim that Russian forces seized a key stronghold southeast of Chasiv Yar near Klishivka. Russian military bloggers reported advancement of up to a kilometer west of Zelzne, with forces entering Toretsk administrative boundaries. In the Pokrovsk region, Russian forces continued their offensive, recently advancing further within Vasily and seizing most of the settlement. A spokesperson for a Ukrainian brigade operating in this direction noted that Russian forces have been relying heavily on infantry tactics rather than mechanized assaults. Urban combat poses significant challenges for the Omega Wing Special Forces, especially when operations take place in densely populated areas like cities. The limited visibility and maneuverability in the streets and within buildings, combined with the presence of civilians, complicate target identification and pose ethical and operational challenges. Furthermore, the structural characteristics of buildings can be exploited for ambushes, adding another layer of complexity to the battlefield. Additionally, these urban settings can also interfere with radio communications, complicating coordination and response efforts. Now, this environment requires high level of skill, precision, and strategic planning to effectively navigate and conduct operations while minimizing civilian impact and maintaining communication lines. In a recent video, we showcased the impressive performance of a tank crew from the 92nd Separate Mechanized Brigade in action. The Ukrainian crew executed direct fire missions on enemy infantry while under attack from hostile thermobaric rocket systems. Now, the video provides a first-hand account of what happens inside the tank during the battle, capturing the emotions and reactions of the crew members, and it also delves into their preparations for the mission, offering a detailed look at the coordination and readiness that defines the life of a tank crew in combat situations. This inside perspective not only highlights their skills and bravery, but also sheds light on the intense circumstances under which these tanks crews operate.
Я зрозумів, що нас висікли, ще не доїжджаючи навіть до позиції.
Буквально десь метрів, може, до 20 від танка перші ракети, але вони мазили, скажімо так, кацапи.
Я подумав, що це вони повісили люстру, тобто просто підсвітили нас. Я думаю, ладно, окей, хорошо, ми проїхали просто собі тихенько і все. А потім, уже, коли ми почали на полі працювати, я вже побачив конкретні приходи і я їх почув. І нічого, нормально, я ж в броні.
Відстань змінювалася, тому що ми працювали не з місця, а в русі. Це, до речі, набагато складніше, ніж з місця, тому що вибоїни і стабілізатору дуже тяжко захватити ціль.
На відкаті нас зустрічали взриви з різних боків. Не часто, але вони там були. Дуже гарно, що вони не змогли по нам попасти.
Потім же ми вже виїхали до того моменту, Поки ми змогли відкрити люки, типу, я кажу навіднику, кажу, Сань, подивись, що в мене взагалі там нормально, все чи як. Він каже, у тебе кров. Отвезли потім на стаб-пункт, там подивились, потім відвезли вже в лікарню зробили томографію, сказали, ну там уламочок є, і все. Ну і дістали. Ні, феєрично, так. Да.
Красота вийшла.
Так, я не розумію одного, як хлопці з такими великими яйцями залазять той танк, люки замалі. Як ви залазите? Та ну як, заправляємо. Залазимо та і все, нам діватися нікуди.
Now, in the upcoming video, Russian armored vehicles having tired out inadvertently halted within the operational zone of the 79th Separate Air Assault Brigade. Now, this presented an opportunity for Ukrainian drone pilots who initiated a precision dropping contest targeting the hatches of the stationary vehicles. Several three-pointers later, the armored machines were engulfed in righteous flames. And as an added bonus, the Ukrainian operators also targeted shelters housing Russian infantry, further destabilizing their ability to respond. This tactical use of drones underscores the adaptability and precision of the Ukrainian forces in managing and executing combat operations effectively. July 2024 marked a significant month for the Mad Your Birds UAV unit, achieving a notable milestone by eliminating 555 targets across various fronts: Donbas, Kharkiv, Kherson, and Vovchansk. The eyes and stings of the 414th Independent UAV Assault Brigade effectively carried out their missions throughout the past month, particularly along the longest active front stretch, measuring 607.3 kilometers. And with that footage, we conclude this edition of Military Mind. But for more news, update, and commentary, please stay tuned to TPP World.